Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jack Technical P, and welcome back to this hardcore mode we're doing. I haven't loaded it up since last time. I just really haven't had the time to. However, now it's after school. I was like, hey, it's getting late. I got nothing else to do besides watch shows, and I was getting kind of bored of that. So I decided, hey, let's live stream some more of this. So if I sound a little bit dull today, I really am. I'm just worn out. Today's kind of beating me up all day. It's just been slow. First day back from Christmas break, so it's just been kind of slow. It's been a hell of a day. Some ups, more downs than ups. But I wanted to just live stream and record again. That usually gets me back up. Plus, I'm really enjoying the premise of what we're doing here, so I really wanted to get back into it again. I don't want this to just be another series I had to blow off because I'll be honest, I don't just blow off things because I don't feel like it. I only blow them off because I literally can't do anything. An example would be, the Tasmanian Tiger series. I can't really do anything with that. XHR XD. Yo, welcome to the live stream. But I just don't like dropping things, and I really want to keep up with it. So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna be going through again. Hopefully we will not have to regenerate. Don't forget we have 12 lives. That is the whole point of this, is a hardcore series. We have not regenerated yet. We got very close with that zombie last time. But let me tune into the stream on my second computer and mute myself on there. And now I'll be able to see the chat during, because that's what I enjoy most sometimes about streaming as well, is I can see the chat and I can interact with all of you. And you all can actually see, on stream the chat. Hello, Ethan, son of Pennington. Good to see you. All right, let's go back. I forgot where we were at currently. I do not remember off the top of my head, but we'll figure it out. Still myself in iron armor. Okay, let the world render. It's a little bit jittery right now, but if I do this, it'll smoothen out. I already hear a zombie, and I don't. If any of you are tuning in and it's the audio's messed up, I will fix that immediately. Like if it's too loud or anything. In fact, here, I'll turn down game volume to 50 just in case. That way I don't have to mess it up, because right now I have it on perfect for Hindering Spirits, which is the D&D live stream we do every Saturday at 9:30, sometimes 9, depending on one of our players' work schedules. It's actually Ethan. Again, hello, Ethan. But it's fine. We enjoy it for what it is. I'm going to turn down. Is there any, graphics I can turn down? Let's turn down a couple chunks. Smooth lighting, minimum. I'm going to leave all those on, obviously. I just don't want... I want to turn down as much as possible to get as much as possible done. So last time we went down there, we almost died. Or regenerated, I should say. However, we're still in hardcore mode. I don't want to go and do something stupid. Let's see. Wait, what do we have in the house? It's about to turn 9. I want to sleep, but let's see what we got in the house. While it may look lower quality and jittery on stream, it's running fairly smoothly for me, so I'm happy for that. Let's see. I do need to get more iron. Maybe some gold and some diamonds would be nice as well, because I am about to break my pickaxe. I'm going to go ahead and make a second one just in case. My sword's fine. That's good on durability. Let's go ahead and grab this. I don't need more iron. Okay, well, I obviously could always use more iron, but that's a surprising amount. I did not know I had that much. Or I forgot, I should say. It's been a while. It's been a few days since I've recorded this. I'm probably going to send... I might live stream, tomorrow again. No, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm, going to go see my girlfriend. That'll probably cheer me up a little bit. But, yeah. Sleep. It's about 10:30 right now at night, so that's interesting, to say the least. Getting later in the night. But that's usually when I have the most time. You'll see me live stream the most at night. I don't really have any worries. I kind of just drop everything and see it as my chill time, Not really an insomniac or anything, because I could just, I have on some nights I'll go to bed at 9, others I'll go to bed at up to usually at farthest I'll push is 2. Usually it's like 11 or 12 though. Like Hindering Spirits nights, it usually goes to a little bit later, like 2. But we usually end. Well, that's because we end at 12 usually on Hindering Spirits nights. You're almost out of school. Things only get crazier from there. Thanks, Ethan. That's great to hear. If school did that much to bother me now, oh, I can only wait to see what happens. But I think I am going to go ahead and risk mining again. I'd say YOLO, but it's more like YOLT. You only live 13 times. Preferably. We could still die mid-regeneration, however, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. However, I could jinx it and we could die this time, Am I psychic? We will find out. Am I predicting horrible events to come? Maybe. I don't know where I put my staircase because I remember I was like freaking out on how to get out last time. In fact, I think I had to build my own staircase to get out. No, this is not the way out. This is that little dip in. I need to play this more often. And I only play it on stream. I don't load it up if I'm not on stream. Too risky. Mainly of the fact of death is a major problem in this. I didn't bring torches, did I? Okay, we're going to go up and I'll bring this coal with me. Not that pickaxe. This pickaxe. Bring this coal with me real fast. We'll get some more torches made. And we'll head deeper in. Like that way. Yeah, all that water over there. Skeletons would be terrible to get wrapped up in that. So I'm going to get this coal. Then I'm going to leave. Maybe place some torches back here too. Jesus. I don't want any chances for any creatures to spawn, because that is always the problem with... That's the main way of dying in a, in a hardcore world is creatures. I usually don't have to worry about hunger, because I got cows and stuff surrounding me. I actually need to make a farm soon. I need to get a slime to make a lead. Because the old push them like 15,000 blocks usually doesn't work. Or I can use wheat. I forgot that's a thing. Wheat was before leads. Like, what the hell am I doing? It's fine. We'll push onward. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to put I definitely need to put a torch back here. So, oh, shit. Okay, well, that happens. Come on, hop up here. We're gonna go make some torches. And, yeah. I really enjoy the premise of this. Like, I haven't seen any other people really do this idea. I'm not claiming it's an original idea. I just really like that. I just was like, hey, maybe we should just do this. And I did it, That mod review really gave me a good idea for this, hopefully. I'm just hoping it lasts a long time, I can tell you right now, the end of this, and I'm predicting it now. I might be right, I might be wrong. We don't know, or I don't know at the moment. But if I make it to the Ender Dragon, it's probably going to be the end. And the reason why is because I've never been too good at not dying about 3 times when I face that thing. But hey, at least I can say I got to it, Who knows? Maybe I'll go practice on another survival world for a bit on how to kill the dragon. I've killed the dragon before many times. It's not that I can't do it. In fact, I know I've probably done it in one life before. I think it has gotten progressively difficult, or more difficult. Like, I don't know. I can probably do it. I'm not worried. I need to go mining. I don't know why I'm wandering around. I do that a lot sometimes. Whenever I just start talking, I'll go look. Wait, is that one cave I was looking for that one day? I think it is. But whenever I start rambling, I will just start wandering around. And I don't need to be doing that. I need to be accomplishing as much as possible while I can. See, that's a problem right there. I don't know how he spawned, because I thought I would have lit the place. That's more of a problem right there. See, I just need to keep my head up, just keep doing everything in a way that won't... He might have came from down there. Do everything in a way that won't get me killed. Hell, I don't even want to be injured right now. If I get injured, I'm going to scream. Not really, but, like... That's mainly because I don't want to break y'all's ears. I don't scream usually. I mean, I'm sure that... Ooh, that can change. It's weird. I'm going to kill that creeper, and then try and kill this Enderman. Okay, that wasn't me. Don't get mad at me. Okay, he didn't get mad at me. Wait, can I kill him with creepers? Ooh, good idea. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, but I did damage him like that. I wonder how much that actually did to him. Alright, we're gonna go back 2. Maybe. And I'm gonna hit him. Where'd he go? Hi. Look at him. Did I piss him off? I don't know if that actually made him mad. Okay, hi. Yeah, you're a bastard. Yeah, ready for round 2? Yeah, that's how it goes. I lost 2 hearts there. That's scary. Are you angry at me? Are you both angry at me? There's 2 of you. I don't like that. Didn't we come to the conclusion last time that there was definitely a spawner somewhere? I'm going to go back to watching Criminal Minds. Have a fun stream. Thank you, Ethan. I'm sorry I didn't see that faster. I don't know how long ago that was posted, but thank you. Sorry for not reading that quicker. I'm glad I just have it pulled up now. Yeah, there's definitely a... When I find the spawner, I'll be at... I hope it's a spawner. I will be so much at peace. And I'm destroying it. Like, usually there's, like, XP farms. I'm too big of a wuss in this scenario to actually make an XP farm. There's, like I said, way too much at risk. If it was a simple world, you know, I'd be with you guys right now making a spawner, or not a spawner, but an XP farm. This isn't more of a have fun, leisurely, like, stream, or not stream, but like world. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. It's more of a always be on guard, take risks, but nothing too big like what I just did. I'm not going to rush that creeper and just fucking bop him. I don't want to do that. I want it to be as slow as possible. Slow and steady wins the race and wins hardcore. Okay, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Yes, you are. No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Okay, you're not mad at me. However, you're about to be. Oh, you're about to be. I know, don't hate me for that. I just want to do this quick. I'm terrified. Hi, yeah, you're mad at me. Oh. I know that was like a sin to do with that pickaxe. Woof. Where are you? Okay, you're here. Nice, we got an ender pearl. Started something good. Alright, so we got an ender pearl. Was not as scary as I thought it would be. Use the classic hide under I almost said hide under a tree method. That's the overworld method of doing it. Okay, we're out of torches, but there's more iron. Fuck it, I'll take risks. Fairly low risk, decently high reward. I don't want to just be called a pansy every fucking game I play. I'm not saying I am called that. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to look back on this and say I didn't take risks at all. That's not fun, you know. There is definitely a way I can beat this by taking it slow completely, but if I only do that, that's not very entertaining to watch. And I know I am trying to entertain an audience here, or trying to. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever going to actually see it, but it's just the thought of what if, you know. That's actually, you know, something that helps me, you know, keep streaming and stuff, making videos. The thought of what if one day, you know. But, yeah. That's my stance on that. It's a good motivator, you know. Just a what if. Always think what if, you know. Don't. You don't need wisdom from a random kid. I'm actually 18 now. I don't know if that's a kid, but young adult. Very young adult. But I do like thinking like that, though. Don't only think what you know. Like, okay, let's say, let me think of a good way to put it. Like what I was thinking, don't only think, okay, so there's going to be spiders and creepers down there, it's not worth it. Think, what if there are diamonds, you know? That's like what I'm doing. I just haven't gone deep enough yet to get diamonds, because I don't have the torches to keep up with it. That's mainly a wood shortage right now. Okay, I'll get wood in the morning. But that's what I kind of mean by that. I'm sure, like, you can expand on that a lot. But, like, just do it. Be Shia LaBeouf. Just wonder, what if? Not only what is. Because I know I'm going to go down there and get my ass eaten by, like, a million different creatures. That's a given. It's just a matter of what I'm going down there for. And, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm just... I don't know if I said that, actually, but I'm sorry if I'm just rambling. I just really wanted to stream. It just helps me get my mind off things, you know? It helps me have fun. It helps me enjoy what I'm doing. Hello, Tucker. Welcome. I welcome the PogChamps. Okay, this is going to break, but I do need a way down there. Wait a minute, I didn't grab the torches. What am I doing? I didn't make them. Okay, I need to patch that up right now. I don't want to use cobble, though. Dirt. There's always good old dirt. When in doubt, dirt it out. Don't know what that means, but get creative. Don't make me do that again. This is why I'm patching this up. I thought I just fell to my death. Okay, hold on. This will help. Great, now I don't have to take that dangerous way anymore. I thought I really just fell to at least one regeneration right there. That is not what... What the fuck? Did I even need to come up here? I thought that was the way out. I really need to make a way better, like, landmark way out of this place. Like, these torches are not cutting it. At all. Oh, okay, not getting you. But... I'm not making actual, like, cobblestone bridges, like, because I'll notice cobblestone. You guys know I don't like putting something that really doesn't fit there, but it's fine. Okay, let's get a birch tree, because you know what those are only good for? Sticks and chests. Yes, Tucker. And wooden hoppers, if you have that one mod. I think it's Tinker's Construct that adds wooden hoppers. Mercy is an emote, I guess. Possibly? I mean, wait, let me look at it. I guess? And we still have enough sticks, so I think I'll even have enough sticks for this where I can just pop them off on the go. Like, if I find more coal while down there, I don't gotta worry at all about making more torches. Alright. Wait, no. I gotta make the sticks. What am I doing? Does anyone know the keybind on PC? If you know the keybind on PC to take half a stack, so I don't have to do exactly what I'm doing right now. I know the keybind for take all, I just don't know the keybind for take half a stack. I would Google it, but too busy doing the way I know. And have known for a very long time. There we go. Yeah, I have plenty of... Oh, that is almost equal to the coal. Okay, yeah, I think we have enough... I almost called them swords. I think we have enough torches now. It's her breast cancer skin is the most valuable skin in Overwatch. That is good to know. I support the... Is it a charity thing? Because if so, I support it. Go charity. Always gain good stuff from charity. Everyone does. Everyone benefits. Because it, you know, usually benefits good causes like, well, example, breast cancer. That's a good cause to donate to try and help stop it. Help those starving kids in Africa. I thought I saw a skeleton arm. Not sure, though. Let's check. Yeah, this is, like, the most dangerous place I can be right now. And it's not because of the creatures right now. It's just because of how... More awareness than charity. That makes more sense. The stream seems to be lagging behind on... from what I'm watching. It'll be fine, though. But thank you for clarifying that, Tucker. I'm going to let this stream sit for a moment while I check and make sure we're not dropping frames. We don't appear to be dropping frames. I'm just going to try refreshing on my second laptop. I got to make sure I'm giving, you know, actual decent quality to this. I don't just want it to be... I want it to be as high quality as I can produce. Just for fun. welcome to the chat room. Yes, welcome indeed. Okay, it still seems really blurry. Where the hell am I going? I don't think I can fix... No, there we go. Okay, that's a little better. I guess I just had to hit refresh. I know it should come out good on the YouTube recording of it at least, so... At least the audio's good. I'm not really doing anything visually important right now. So, even if it does drop frames, y'all can still hear me, I think. So, ow. That's what matters. Gay toucan. Yes. I support the gay toucan. Why would you not support the gay toucan? Do you support the gay toucan, Tucker? Oh, shit! He didn't support the gay toucan. That's why he's... Creepers don't agree with gay rights. Damn. What's sexist? Or is it sexism? No, it's homophobia. Whoa, okay, no, okay, no, not this early, not this early, not this early. Please, 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 please. No! Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Why does everyone hate the gay toucan? Let's see what we get, guys. Purple arms. New trait, smart. Okay, hold on. I think that one gives me more XP, but I gotta get out of here now. I'll check out the skin in a minute. We need to get out of here right now. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, thank you. It's fine, it's fine. We're good. 1 regeneration down. Not bad. That's good to know it works. That's what I was really worried about. I was really worried that if we died, it would... The fuck is that? What the f... Oh, it's an enchanted skeleton. Okay. My mouse is really wanting to slide around. I'm using a pillow as a goddamn mouse pad. Okay, we'll check out the skin in a minute. Hopefully it's not, like, not safe for work or something. But I have no idea what skin we regenerated into, and I'm really excited to see. There's 1 regeneration down, guys. That was an example of what I mean by falling down, though, in an unlit area. That's the prime example of what I meant. And this is why I made the torches, you know, it's just... I fucking hear you, and I don't want to deal with you, so I'm just gonna, like... Okay, hold on. Yes, Tucker. I'm just gonna build... I fixed it because I got rid of the actual sheet on the pillow. So, alright, let's go see our new face. It's weird. I think I'm a Steve, so that's good. Yeah, I did set the preference to Steve. Ooh! Took damage. Or it didn't. Does that mean I'm done? Okay. We will go... I want to get this fucking ravine out of here too. Like, this was like the best seed for ravines. Like, didn't I type /seed? There it is again, guys. If you want, I won't ever use that. 1.16.4. So, I don't know if the mod has anything to do with it, but you guys know what mod it is. Alright. Actually, here, let's stand outside. What's the sun looking like? Okay, we're good. Alright. I don't know what skin this is. Looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool. Oh. That doesn't look so bad. I don't know if this is like a famous YouTuber skin, someone custom skin, because it does download like the most popular skins of the day from one of the websites. This doesn't look so bad. I can rock this. And yeah, we're really that skin. And I believe it is a Steve skin. So, yes, more XP pickup. Okay, so we do get more Steve pickups. Furry skin. I don't think it's a furry skin. I'm not sure, but if it is, I don't care. Something new. I'm just glad it worked. Still waiting for the regeneration to be over, though. I might have to re-log in. Alright, we're going to go back down. Actually, I might wait till it's morning. Or, well, yeah. I'm going to wait till it's morning. Let's get something in the meantime. Let's get something done. What can we get done in the meantime? I know what I can get done in the meantime. Where's hoppers? Hopper. They added a warp sign? Oh, another stuff. Hopper. Le hopper. Wait, is regeneration over? Okay, I saw that stuff disappear, and I think the regeneration was over, but I guess not. hopper recipe. Tucker, I'm gonna slap you. Okay, so it's 5 iron, 1 chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, let's go get a tree before it turns. Get the good old birch tree. The good old useless birch tree. I keep taking damage. Don't know why. Wish the regenerate. Wait, now I have hunger. Does it just cycle through potion effects? Kinda wish the regeneration would be over. There we go. Do I keep those hearts? Are they temporary hearts permanent? Or are the temporary hearts permanent until I like lose them? That's very useful. Thoughts on Carson being canceled? The people must know. Okay, hey, I don't want to talk about stuff like that on stream because, well, actually, I don't know anything really about it. By the way, this, for anyone who doesn't know, it's in reference to Call Me Carson. There have been allegations. I don't know anything really about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to stay out of it. I'm not a guy who's qualified to even talk about that anyways. I'm just a small streamer who gets like a single view per stream. Today we had 3 though. 2 of them were close friends, but I don't think I know the one that commented originally. I don't know where. I know, but worth a shot. Yeah, I don't want to get. It's just I don't. Oh, I was making a hopper. I don't want to get like in details on problems like that on stream. That's not what I stream for. I stream for fun. But thank you for giving a conversation piece, though. I do appreciate that, Tucker. Okay, so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, in every, and I mean every, Minecraft world I usually play in, I make what I like to call the Mega Furnace. I don't have enough chests for it, but it's just something I like making. I'll finish it when I get out of the mine. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do at all. Immediately places them. That is not what I meant to do at all. Alright, I'm going to place them in here, along with, I need 2 more chests, and then a furnace, and then I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and go in to the mine shaft. I'm bringing all my sticks with me. And the reason I'm bringing the sticks is if I find more coal, I could use more food. Okay. There's more cows by the village, so it shouldn't be a problem. I need to find diamonds. I don't want to do... like I said, I want to keep the regenerations to a minimum. I don't want more than I have to do. Thoughts on... Tucker, I'm not giving thoughts on stuff like this. Because I'm either uneducated or don't care to find out. It's not like... Or sometimes I don't even know what you're referring to. In this situation, I do, but it's like, I don't follow that kind of stuff. I'm just playing video games all the time. I don't really have time to keep up with it if I wanted to. And I'm not saying I'm not interested in anything. I'm just... It never shows up in stuff I do, so... I don't know anything about it. All I know is, I'm going back mining again. Again, thank you for conversation pieces, though. The second one was just a meme. Oh, okay. See, like I said, I'm uneducated in this kind of stuff. If I knew, I would I would answer, though. Unless it's like a thing like the one before. I really just want to stay distant from that. But, I mean, it's obvious why I want to get distant from that, you know. Because I'm pretty sure, and this is all I'm going to say, I will go ahead and give a response. It's like, I guess I might as well. It was brought up. I heard they're just allegations. So that's what I'm going to go by until I see different. So there you go. There's an actual thing for it. I don't want to leave a question just unanswered. So I will answer that with that. That's what I despise, though, sometimes, you know? There's a lot of people getting, quote-unquote, what they call canceled. I don't like that. I don't like that whole thing, you know? That whole idea of just... Because when it's a lie, by the way, when it's true, I can see why. But, like, when people lie about stuff like that, it's not cool. It's kind of hurtful, too, for some people. I never get the reason for it if it's a lie, you know? But if it's serious, obviously, it's, you know, lots of Oompa Loompas. Okay, that's a, you know, honestly, while I don't have thoughts on Oompa Loompas themselves, because you didn't specify book or either of the 2 movies, 3 if you count the Tom and Jerry one. Yes, I'm going this deep into Oompa Loompa lore. While I don't have a comment about them, I believe in the older movie they're just murderers. Or no, they're happy about child murder. I haven't seen the old one in a while, so I'm not sure if I'm very accurate on that. I'm sure they didn't. The children didn't die, but you know what I mean. And the newer one. Oh, sorry, Mr. Bat. You'll respond. Anyways, my thoughts on Oompa Loompas. I actually had a copy of the one with Johnny Depp. Fun fact, he's also apparently in the cancel culture thing right now. Not going to go into detail on that at all. Staying away from that. But, mainly, I had the disc. So in the bonus features, if you went to it, you can actually see the dance, like the choreography for the Oompa Loompa dances. And believe it or not, and they had like the whole song too. Like if you didn't even have to buy the movie soundtrack. You could just get the movie with the not Blu-ray. It wasn't Blu-ray. We didn't have a Blu-ray player. But if you just get the movie, watch it on there, you got the songs. Like they're prepackaged, built in. I don't think they had all of them obviously, but they had like the bops, like the one about Augustus Gloop and stuff. And then I think the one about Violet, which was the Blueberry Girl, if I remember correctly. And the reason I'm saying all this, I was like 4, so I would dance along, and it was fucking hilarious. Because I was just doing it to have fun. Like, oh, this is the place. Okay, is this the place I died? Or regenerated? There is no death. I mean, there was, but, you know. Okay, now that this is lit up, but I would actually do the dances, follow along. Apparently, from what I've been told, I don't really remember it much. I remember doing it one time. I wasn't so bad. But that is my thoughts on Oompa Loompas. The newer one's pretty lit. I loved watching this. Oh, there's another special features. I loved watching how they actually got the new one. It was a single dude for all of them. They like CGI'd him. I don't think they CGI'd him. I think they just had him do the same dance like 25 times, and then they like copied and pasted the footage of him doing it next to each other. And it was really cool to see that in the special features for those. So I actually have thoughts on Oompa Loompas. Thank you. Least favorite movie. What is my least favorite movie, or that is your least favorite movie? Sorry for not seeing that until now. I'm trying to make sure I don't. Like I said, I did just regenerate once, and this whole thing is meant to not regenerate, like, at all. But it happens. You thought Sylvester McCoy was a sad regeneration. Ho ho ho. Guarantee you we're gonna have a few. Oh shit. Get critical. Oh, fight. 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 Not me. Ugh. Let's try something. Motherfucker. You know what? I'm not running from you. Not running from your ass anymore. My fucking cave. Get out. Anyways, my least favorite movie. I don't have a lot of least favorite movies. However, recently, me and Misty, which is my girlfriend, if I didn't specify that ever on, I think I mentioned that in a couple videos, I don't know. Whenever I go to her house, we always watch movies. That's really all we do the entire time. But besides play like D&D and Magic. But while I'm there, we watch a lot of horror movies. In that lot of just many, many, many old horror movies, we find a lot of times when she goes to like Walmart or Dollar Store, anywhere that sells movies, there'll be like these packs of like 5 to 20, usually 4 to 20, I'll say that, packs of movies. And we found some notoriously bad ones out of that. I cannot name them because they're like I said, we watch movies nonstop when I'm over there, so I could try to name a few. But usually movies like that, they have a lot of... Sure. Oh, yeah, I know what that was a reference to. Yeah, all we do is watch movies over there, I promise. But anyways, where was I going with this? We find a lot of just older... Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good ones. Like, I'll mention one in a minute that she rented from Family Video one time. But there's just a lot of low-budget movies that usually you can go, okay, well, if it's low budget, maybe they would have had a better, like, if, like, a big studio, like, I don't know, Disney or something produced, I know Disney does produce horror movies usually, but you know what I mean? Like a big company like that, or MGM, I think, if they're still active. I heard that something happened with them, I'm not sure what. That they might have had a chance. Well, honestly, they're just. What the hell? Why do these spawn? Like, I have to light all of this up to not die, and it's making it super fucking difficult. Anyways, uh, like, you'd think that, like, if something like that produced it, it wouldn't be so bad. There are really some, unredeemable ones on there. Why are you out? Why are you here? Why are we all here? Just to suffer. Anyways, but a good one. Because I can't think of any by name. If I can ask her for a couple, like, I'll ask her if she remembers any by name, like, tomorrow when I'm over there, and next stream I'll see if I can name a few. But currently, there's, like, one really good one, and it's named after a couple numbers. I don't know, because, like, or it might be, like, room or apartment, something, something. And it was about this girl. I won't give too much detail into it, but it's about this girl who gets an apartment, and it's surprising. I don't think it's low production value, but it's like, I don't think there was a big studio tied to it, so it was kind of like a film that was not too well known, I don't think, but it was really good. It's basically around this girl who gets an apartment in, like, Las Vegas, but immediately after she gets this apartment, actually, she settles in for about, like, a week, and then all of a sudden she just has, like, somehow all of her accounts get hacked into. She sends messages that she didn't really send using those accounts, saying, hey, if it's her dad or her family, like, hey, never talk to me again, or I hate you, or I quit my job, like, stuff like that. And she doesn't see it until something, what I'm about to say happens, or learn about it. But basically, the equivalent of, so, like, in this apartment complex that she got admitted into or allowed into, it's not just an apartment complex, it's like a fucking secret society. Like, everyone in the apartment complex. I won't go into too much detail, like I said, it's a really good movie. I really liked it. There's kind of a twist ending that actually gave me, like, the chills watching it, and I don't get scared by movies a lot, but that was like a, oh shit moment. Like, it's not really like a, boo, this is scary. It's like a, if I was in that situation, that would be fucking terrible. Why are you wearing gold armor? Why? There's, like, a skeleton down there wearing gold armor. Yep, here's where I die. Why do I keep saying that? I guess I'm just assuming I'm gonna fall off. Anyways, she gets allowed in this apartment. She gets, like, taken into a room in the middle of the night, and she's basically forced to stay in a, like, they get rid of all of her stuff that was in the apartment. They put her in an actual, like, new one, because apparently the apartment that she signed up for is just like the dummy apartment they put him in for a week. And they lock her in a room for, like, months or something. And they just keep torturing her until she, like, just follows along with the society's rules. This is the same place. This is the same place. Okay, we're safer now. It's lit. Anyways, I'm going to leave the movie review there. Good movie. Go find it. Great ending. It's one where you want to remain hopeful, but it's like, damn. Anyways, this is the exact same goddamn place, and I do not feel like dying again here. Why do I keep saying dying? It's regenerating, but I don't want to waste regenerations in the same... Is this the... Wait... Is this the same spot? Wait, that's gold. Okay, we found gold. We're at gold level. I know that doesn't sound too exciting, but it's good for me to know that this is a level where stuff actually spawns, so... But yeah. Still laughing, or in my head, more or less, just enjoying the fact. I feel like the Oompa Loompas thing was a joke, but I actually had stuff for that. Bet you didn't expect that. Boy. Keep them coming. I gotta keep talking for some reason. Or, not for some reason, but I gotta keep talking to provide some entertainment. And so far, the questions have been nice. We're getting deeper and deeper. Jesus, I'm never gonna find my way out of this place. I promise that I'll try my best, but I really don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to get out of here. Sometimes Minecraft and live streaming just really helps with peace. Just making everything calm. I'm enjoying my new classes, because I got new classes because it's the last semester, but I got new classes on my schedule, and so far I'm liking what I got. I got a class with one of my best friends. No, not one of my best friend. Definitely my best friend. Only problem is, he sits at the back of the class. We got an assigned seating due to the coronavirus. Usually the teachers let us pick Minions Big Dumb. I'm assuming you're meaning Despicable Me Minions, but give me a minute. As I was saying, due to the coronavirus, we all have seating charts. Every teacher besides this one, we could pick the seat, well, at least where we were sitting, to follow up with the seating chart. This one we could not. Which, I'm not trashing the teacher. Everyone has their own rules, you know, that's their own thing. I'm just saying it sucks, because this is our last year, you know, I'm a senior. Before anyone worries, because, yeah, I'll talk about Minions in a second, Tucker, but I've seen people worry about, like, underage streamer. No, I'm not. I'm 18, so try me. But anyways, as I was saying, it just sucks, you know, because it's our last year. We didn't have a class at all together last year. We've been growing kind of apart, and I really just want to get a class again with them. Really enjoyed it. But anyways, Minions. So, Minions Big Dumb. Let me think of that statement. Oh god, I'm about to regenerate. No, 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 no. I know I don't like Cobble. Fuck it. Not regenerating. Not. I don't wanna. So, for what they are at face value, there's a lot of dumb jokes, usually, like, whenever they're on screen. Like, a lot of fart jokes, usually, because it's, you know, Despicable Me. They literally go and that does that. But, personally, I don't despise Minions themselves. They're not that bad. Like, they're funny at times. Like, I will admit, they made me laugh before, like, in movie, not, like, people making jokes using them. Can you walk closer to me, you cock wobbler? Anyways, as I was saying, Minions, Big Dumb if used in the wrong way. If used in, like, the source material way, they're not so bad. I enjoyed the Minions movie. I watched that. I liked seeing how they went, like, through history. That was probably my favorite part. I'm a big history nerd. Well, I like shows like Doctor Who and stuff whenever they actually try and be historically accurate, you know. I mean, I like Doctor Who anyways, but it's good to see, you know, some historical accuracy sometimes. They mainly stick to British stuff, though, which makes sense, but just that part of the Minions movie was good. There are other movies, like Despicable Me itself. They are kind of like in the background, but they help drive a lot of that movie, you know, like all of them. So that's my opinion on Minions. Not the worst thing in the world. Not as bad as people make them, in my opinion. Just in the wrong hands. Okay, can you not do exactly what your fucking cousin was doing? I used to be good at PvP, motherfucker, and then they updated the goddamn system. That's a good thing to answer right now, without even a question. Fuck the new PvP system. Actually, I think we already covered this, didn't we? Like, I think there was literally like a whole bunch of times I was covering in the previous episode, or live stream, where I was like, yeah, whoever added, like, I casually kept adding, or like mentioning, like, as a joke, whoever added this to Minecraft, you suck. Like, stuff like that, but the combat system isn't that bad. It's just, I feel like there's a lot more situations, not against PvP, by the way, I'm talking, like, against regular creatures. There's a lot of situations, in my opinion, where I died, where I wouldn't have if the PvP system would not have changed. So, if I'm, like, 1v1ing a skeleton, you know, I don't have to worry about swipe, recharge, swipe. I can just go, bah, 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 you know, just like the old way, you know? Classic ways are better, sometimes, you know? Don't fix what isn't broken. See, and I don't think anyone had a problem with the old... Why? Why did you respawn? I placed torches there so you wouldn't do that. Come here. I need to get a bow. Wait, no, I have a bow. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I thought I saw one drop a bow. Did one not drop a bow earlier? I recall one dropping a bow. I need to go back to the surface anyways, but I need to... Oh, he came from up there, didn't he? Okay, so I did place torches in the right spot. I just didn't do good with up there. I don't know how I'm going to get up there, but I will eventually. This entire place will have light. Or it won't. I don't know. Gotta hope we get that far. Or I might just lose interest in doing that. I don't know. You're an Enderman, and you haven't moved. He's been there the entire time. He was even there when I regenerated, correct? Did he move? I don't believe he did. He's the first one to see the new face. Who's ever it may be. I don't even know the official owner of the skin, or whose account it's linked to, or if it's a popular one. Please let me know so I'm not missing out on something. Quote the 10th Doctor, Regeneration is a lottery, so I really don't know what I'm getting, and sometimes I am literally unable to identify what I got. So help me out, guys. Help me out the best you can. I know I think I can go and, I think if I go to my files, I can look at it, and find out, which I might do in the future. Actually, I think I can go to my specific ones that I have saved, or that I've had used. I just don't want to spoil the surprise, of what I have next, what could be next. After one more regeneration, if it happens, I'm going to set it to Alex. Don't let me forget that. If I forget that, I apologize now, but I'm going to set it to Alex. Preference, Alex. I know I shouldn't be able to just choose like that, but I don't know if I can still get Alex skins if I have it set to preference male. So, or Steve. Okay, what the fuck is it with all these Endermen? I want to take them all on, but I'm out of hunger. Or food. Not hunger. I almost said preferably. Don't know why that'd be preferably. Any more questions, Tucker? You've asked some pretty good ones today. I don't like this because I'm out of food, but I don't know if I'll be able to find my way back. Okay, wish me luck, everyone. This will either be the stupidest thing I do, or hopefully one of the smartest, and I find diamond. Lapis? That's good. You are a hooker. Just give him a diamond. Oh, we still got this. Which isn't bad. I don't know why I'm sighing. It's not bad. And I'm not, losing interest, so that's good. Hey, yo. You're the one thing I'm afraid of. It's lava. Lava's not fun. I've been working on, before I started live streaming, I worked on something new for Hindering Spirits. Not going to go into much detail, but more world building. I'm noticing that's something I'm missing. Always. Hi, Mr. Spider. I like spiders in this game sometimes, obviously if they're attacking me, I don't like them, but they're so casual and chill. One of my favorite enemies. Because they're still classified as enemies, but I'm leaving. I don't have food to fight you. I don't need food to fight them. I just want to wait. I want to be at as much health as possible down here. But where was I going with this? I was working on more world building for Hindering Spirits. I want to give Hindering Spirits one. I know how Hindering Spirits is going to end in my head. I don't have it written in the notes that I have for Hindering Spirits, but I know how I want it to end one day. And I'm going to stick to that plan probably. I don't see any reason why it would change, but I don't want it to end anytime soon. I want it to be a level 20 thing, everyone gets there, everyone's happy, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. I put a lot of effort into that stuff, and I'm glad that I'm hopefully making a decent story, I still feel really, really bad for that one time it was the second to most recent episode where I fucked up the audio. I feel so personally responsible for that, and it was my fault. I was using a new laptop and didn't do. What the fuck? No, not again. Not again. No. No more. Gallifrey Falls, no more. Okay, we're doing another problem. But as I was saying, I like pouring a lot of time and effort into hindering spirits. It's just how I DM. I put a lot of attention into things. I try and do really good, and I feel personally responsible because I'm also trying to produce content with it too. And I really let it get to me because I feel terrible. That was a whole character introduction, you know, it didn't get ruined, but it got, should I say, hindered because of the audio issue. That wasn't a pun, it really was, and I feel really shitty for that. So, but I try not to let small things get to me. I always see it as, it was still, you can at least hear me. I know it sounds like self-centered, I'm not trying to be. You guys got the plot at least. It's just, for Alex, I don't think you could hear her at all. Sometimes it's a benefit, though. Just kidding, by the way. But for real, though, I'm just glad as it moves forward, it'll be better. I don't have to worry about it as much. I won't have as much problems. I need to get out of here, though. So I need to find a spot I can do. Where am I going? No, you're bad. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad, man. Dude, you're just bad. Get better. Scrub. Noob. Okay, anyways. I want to get better at that. I need to make sure I never let something like that happen again. Because then I'm going to really feel like shit for it. But where I'm going with this is, I had a conversation with one of my players, won't specify who, and it was basically, we were talking about an old campaign we ran. It was the one that, I'll say was inspired, or it inspired Hindering Spirits. It did inspire Hindering Spirits a lot. There's a lot of stuff from that campaign in Hindering Spirits as references and nods. But the old campaign was really enjoyable. We actually played it like every night. It was over summer break. None of us really had any priorities we had to worry about, but we really enjoyed it. And there's really been something that they noticed, and now that we talked for like 3 hours, but now that we had that talk, I really get where he's coming from, and that was, out of everything that's happened, it's been a lot of, I need to get out of here, it's been a lot of save the world. When the old campaign, the worst enemies they mainly had to deal with, besides one Tarrasque level threat, it wasn't a Tarrasque, well, they had to actually use a Tarrasque to kill it, long story, they puppeteered it, but basically, the most common threat they had was oftentimes either backstory related, like they fought a bandit chief because of Jack's old character, who kidnapped him as a child, or it was serial killer. Not gonna lie, I'm not saying they had like constant serial killers. They weren't just a serial killer solving squad. They only fought like 2 notable ones, but still, like, there's a term we coined up together, me and him, and it was stop the serial killer. Stop the serial killer, save the world. So that campaign was, obviously, the, don't make me regenerate again, please. Okay, thank you. Was the stop the serial killer campaign. Very obvious, you know, that's what I was just saying. However, this campaign has been more or less the save the world campaign. And don't get me wrong, saving the world's fun. It's good, you know, but doesn't leave a lot of room for it can leave room for role-playing, but it's harder to smooth in. Yes, the dragon was not the worst backstory fight. I wasn't specifying okay, there was also a dragon. I forgot. Or it's not that I forgot, it's just that one was. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm trying to make Hindering Spirits not just save the world now. In fact, they're supposed to fight Taiwan eventually, if you remember the one-shot that they did. If any of you even watching this even watch the D&D stuff. If not, you're probably just hearing me ramble about stuff that doesn't make sense or don't care to piece it together, which is fine. Everyone has their preference. But as I was saying, they're eventually going to fight Taiwan. Like, they're the ones that I've statted out a whole adventure. I'd rather not just say another adventure party handle it. But I'm waiting to throw it at them until they're wanting to, you know, or like they really fuck your entire mob. Like, just fuck the mobs of skeletons. Fuck them. Okay, I found the way out. I want to say race, but like skeletons aren't a race, are they? We built an army for it. If you're talking about the dragon, yeah, they did, but they built an army for it. They built an entire army. But, like, well, you also built an army to fight the Mega Basilisk, which is the thing that they had to make a giant Tarrasque for. By the way, the original campaigns where Elrond's from, the reason, or the one I'm talking about now, that's why I included him again. I just really wanted to include him so they can see him again. Like, they enjoyed him. That's one of my favorite NPCs to run. They enjoyed every encounter with him that I know of. I don't think there was literally a specific one, because it was believable. Wait, then it killed itself, and it was funny because it was believable. Yes, I think I rolled an at 1. But as I was saying, Elbron is just my favorite NPC to run, and I will always try and include him in some little way, if not a big way, by him being there. And the only reason I do that is because obviously the players are not... They don't dislike that. They enjoy him as well. And I just really enjoy him. He's one of my favorite NPCs to run. He always will be. And until I get told he's not fun anymore, which I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, I'm going to try and sneak him in places. I'm not going to make him in every damn campaign, obviously. That wouldn't make sense, but in stuff like Hindering Spirits, where it's totally believable for, things to randomly appear out of a rift, it makes total sense. I literally included I guess I'll mention this now. I don't think I mentioned this on stream. I literally included a time travel Time Lord NPC that they met in another campaign in Hindering Spirits. It's the guy they met in Wandering Trader. It's the guy they met after they faced the Gorgon. It was they named him John Denver in the campaign, so that's what he went by then. However, I like to say that some NPCs that they've met in the past are different regenerations of him. I'm not going to go into any here, but and I like to hint that I made it go back really far. I ended up changing the backstory of one character just to make it fit that. One player was not too happy about that because they were the one most impacted by that, but I think we've almost smoothed that out. But it's fine. Nothing too big was changed. It was just... Anyways, there's still like a couple that they haven't realized were them, but that's also because I don't know if I wanted to make it them. I don't know if I could sneak that in and make it, I'm just trying to have fun. I like sneaking in small details, and sometimes I'm really obvious about it. Like, I think most recently they met Borkov, which he wasn't a direct reference at all. He was actually he wasn't a reference that they knew of, actually. I had ran a small one-shot before Hindering Spirits for a friend of ours. He was playing solo, and he was a member of the Watchers. He was on a mission to hunt this beast, soloing it. Obviously, he didn't have I was still in the early days, so I made him just a lone hunter for the Watchers. And he was fighting... I was using the stats of the Pokemon Kangaskhan. I did that in Hindering Spirits as well. So not only was that creature a reference to that, Borkov was also... He was the NPC that actually showed up to help him. He was a subtle reference. Him mentioning the Kangaskhan-like creature was not a subtle reference at all. I will admit, he was so direct with that. Oh yeah, big lizard creature with pouch. Yes, yellow, armored. Yes, thank you for the Minecraft emojis, Tucker. But I need to work on that, making them a little bit more subtle. But like, I'm working on it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, and it will be very obvious starting soon. Because I'm expanding on everything that already exists and more. The Watchers is literally just SCP. It's heavily inspired off of it. Just the idea of the Hunters, though, is more of okay, there's two ways of saying it: Hunter Hunter and Hunter X Hunter. I will refer to Hunter X Hunter because there's a fucking X there. Fight me. Anyways, I shouldn't be so hostile about that, but goddamn, I know people who will go hard on that argument. I don't wanna. I just want to call it what I know it as. Let me. Anyways, I do have a farm that's growing, don't I? That'd be pretty nice to do instead of just slaughtering every animal. Thank you for all the emotes. But the hunter aspect is based around that, in my opinion. Or, not in my opinion, that's what it is based around. That's what I based it around. And kind of like the Chimera Ant arc, no spoilers, obviously, but, some of the creature classifications aren't just directly ripped from SCP. I kind of liked how... Because I kind of combine the idea of SCP and the Hunter organization from, again, that. I'm just gonna refrain from saying the show name or anime name, manga, however, whichever you watch, or read, or view. Say view. However you view it, same name, different ways of saying it, I guess. I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't want to trigger any fans. But I just that's what it's based off of, and I really, really like the premise of it. And sure, it's a knockoff. I get it. I enjoy it though. I really enjoy it. I put my own spin on it, and I'm expanding on it as like not as we speak, but as of now, I've been working on stuff. Like I keep mentioning there's libraries and libraries full of knowledge. Well, I just tell the players what they what they're looking for. I don't give them maybe some text documents with some actual files. Like that would be cool occasionally. Because, like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff like that. Minor details that would improve the world that I wish I would have done a lot earlier. But instead I focused more on the end game, which that hasn't been so bad so far. Like, I do feel bad about one thing, though, and I'll admit to this. There was one thing, and this is because I'm starting to notice I don't think Hindering Spirits is going to last that long. If I knew Hindering Spirits was going to last an in-game one more year for a fact, I would have waited. But it's a little bit odd, and I'll call myself out on this, that the whole Blood Moon event happened instead of it's either the 69th or the 79th, I can't remember. Anyways, that number's lunar eclipse instead of like the 80th or the 70th. And the reason why is because it was supposed to happen in the year 1480, which is 1 year from where they are now in campaign. I don't know if they're going to last that long anymore. I'm not saying they're going to die, but I'm just saying I don't know if the party's going to last that long, that's sad to say. I just really feel like the campaign might not go that long. So it's like, I made all this, I want it to happen, so I'm going to push it forward a year. And don't forget, after Hindering Spirits is over, I'm releasing everything, the big file of everything I've written for it. Everything down to a T. It'll have notes on every encounter, and stuff I didn't have notes for, like originally, I think it was Danny Frost. I didn't have notes on him at all. I did, but it was on paper, which was a big mistake. Don't do that if you're having everything else on computer. Surely we are unraveling as a team. I won't go too much into that. That isn't really for me to say. It's more for the group to decide. I'm just the guy running the session. But Danny Frost, I wrote everything on paper, which wasn't bad. I just really regret that I didn't make it on a document. Well, I dug out the old piece of cardboard. Yeah, cardboard. I wrote everything on. And I didn't put it in like a correct stat block, but I wrote down every note I had written there, like stats, health, attack, but it's all scrambled up. But it is there. It will literally be, you can run, like, I have it set up to where it's like, you can run Hindering Spirits from the start to where we are now and a little bit further. I literally wrote it in a way you can do that. I'm not saying I wrote a whole module, but you don't have to worry about, like, you will have the stats of almost everything that's happened. I should have made sarcasm more clear because I think we're LOL. You think you're falling apart as a group? I get that. I just personally don't feel like, I mean, I get it. Yeah, there's like some shortcomings here and there for some people, but I think with how it's going, and this is my honest opinion on it, the group will definitely can overcome it. Because honestly, like, think about it. All the stuff the group has been through. And the next few sessions are going to be heavily. That was not like a stutter. Like, I'm trying to imply lots of heaviness. Heavily driven by you guys as a group. And yes, I'm talking to, like, the group right now. And that's mainly because I don't, like I said, I put pause on the Save the World plot. You guys had to handle the Blood Moon first, but that was it. After that, Tylon exists, but that's on pause. That's on pause until you guys are ready to do it again. And I know, like, obviously it's not literally on pause. The cultists that want to do it aren't just waiting to summon him, but I'm just saying I'm waiting to throw it out there until you all are ready to start again. And I'm not saying I'm going to let you guys pick that. I'm not just going to go wait for you guys to say, hey, we're ready to do bigger plots. I'm going to actually, like, I'll let you guys take it slow for a bit, and then I will start kicking up a little bit. But I don't have any other big plans after Taiwan. I mean, I have plans, obviously. I'm not running out of ideas. I have many more, but after Taiwan, there's not much for you guys to have to really worry about big-wise. Sure, you guys will have, like, local problems. There's always a job bounty board you guys can go to, but it's not going to be... It won't be anything like, if you don't stop this guy, like, the most they can do is damage to, like, 3 blocks of the city, which is a lot, but, like, it's the small things, you know? It's the small details of, there's always trouble, but it doesn't have to be world-ending trouble. I don't know why. I just am really nervous to go back down in the caves, because we've already regenerated once, which is already a bad luck streak. Or not a bad luck streak, but it's like a scar that number got lower, and it always will be, but we'll push forward. Ooh, Mega Furnace, I can do that. I did say when I came back up I'd work on that. But usually I make a double Mega Furnace. By what I mean is I usually have 2 furnaces running. Why did I say dispensers? I literally just said Mega Furnace. Anyways, I usually have 2 of them running at the same time. I won't do that right now, because that's usually bigger mod packs. If you had to guess who's most likely going to die, let me think about that. So, I'll give you 2 straightforward answers, and none of them are by my hand. And this is going to be me being honest. Alistair and Harley Quinn, and I'll tell you why before you say a single comment on it, and before you seem shocked. Alistair has been thrown at everything. So, like, if the group has a problem, I've noticed they're, like, totally okay with abandoning Alistair so far. Like, and I have no problem. I mean, I don't see, like, I'm interested to see this as a person. I can't give bias towards either side. Of course, obviously, I sent them to hell, but, like, that was supposed to happen anyways. Like, I just had to go with the flow, and that just happened to work out well. I just really think the party might do something stupid with Alistair. Same with Harley Quinn. He does a lot of stupid things. I think the ones with him, he would cause himself. So if he does something like, oh, dude, I love that aspect. Yeah, it's true. I'm not wrong, and I'm not being biased at all. I really feel this. And then Harley Quinn, he does a lot of stupid stuff in character, not as a person. Jack's great. The character, though, didn't they literally poke a giant brain until they mutated? A radiation-filled giant brain that I warned them would. Remember the whole thing in the beginning with the fire? I'm not saying it's a bad... I like the decisions. It's hilarious to watch. It's just dumb decisions can get you killed. Like, if I climbed up there on that rock and jumped off just for the fuck of it, I'm probably going to regenerate. It's that simple, you know? But, like, if I didn't know the fall damage... Like, if I was Harley Quinn right now, run to the top of that. I want to know how much fall damage I'll take. He's not that stupid with it, but it's like... You know, like, he's the kind of guy to take risks. I mean, it's his job. It is literally the in-game job for his character. And you gotta admit, he's committed hardcore to that. And I like that aspect. But it's his job to take notes and figure out stuff. But it's just, you can only do it for so long before you finally slip up too much, you know? Risks can pay off in a lot of good ways and a lot of negative ways, which is why I'm so nervous about going back in one of these caves, because I don't want big risk. I don't want to take big risk if I don't have to take big risk. But it's just, those 2 are the honest, because, like, I don't see... Oh, I need to do the Mega Furnace thing. What do I keep going back down here for? I hate it down there. But, like, Hope. Okay. The Warlock exists, or, you know, Hope's a Warlock. Warlock exists. Patron exists. The Fiend could kick up again. I just need to find time to do it. Because I control that, and I've gotten full permission for Leon to do literally whatever I want as the Fiend. And I know that's most likely to PK. Player kill? Who's most likely to kill another player, or who's more likely for me to kill? But anyways, I've gotten full permission from Leon to go as nuts as I want with the Fiend. I'm going to start doing this. It won't be, like, in your face, but it won't be enough to, like, not be there. Like, I noticed I kind of backed off doing that. But it's just interesting. Okay, I keep wanting to build it. I'm just trying to decide where I want to place this. I know what I want to do now. And that's why I'm going over here to get more wood. Do I have any saplings on me? I don't. I need to be replanting these. Not birch, though. Who in our group is most likely to kill another person? Okay, so... Hope, if the fiend kicks up. I'm going that hard with the fiend. And... but on their own accord. I'm guessing that's what you're looking for. So, who in our group? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I was reading the same thing over again. Sorry. I thought you put that again. Sorry, it's a little bit late. It's 11:51 right now. But, we gotta log into Legends in a minute. But it's just small details like who's getting pushed over the edge the most right now. I'll give you another honest example. Ethan's character, Ratok, has been recently... It's not that he's... My bet's Alistair. You're betting he's going to be the one to player kill. Well, I'm just saying... I'm sure he's getting fed up, like Alistair, the character. Fed up with, like, the constant, like, party kind of just throws him to the side or throws him right at what, you know, the problem is. Especially when he's, like, specifically asked and he really doesn't want to. But, like, I'm thinking more of details that have been dropping slowly. Like, yours would be very, 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 like... What the fuck? Oh, I was crouching. Yours would be very, like, it wouldn't be out there for that to happen. I could very much see you doing that. And the reason why, did that go on the wall or did that went on the wall? Because you're getting so much shit, you know? But not who you think. Yeah, but the reason I say that, though, is because, like, think about it. Did I lose a hopper? No, I didn't. But the reason I say that, with honest opinion, is just... If you think about it, like, I forgot where I was going. Shit. Help me out. Where was I going with this? Harley. Yeah, well... So, I think I was going somewhere with Ethan's character. The main thing that's been getting me recently with him... Okay, I can't build a mega furnace in the house. I just realized because it's not tall enough. But I'm noticing Ratok slowly... Not even slowly at this point. The Radiation Island, where you guys got the Mighty Servant of Luco, which I'm glad you guys returned. Still. But, which you didn't have to, but I was just glad you did. When he basically was like, usually he tries to be a voice of, like, you know, just a voice that says, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this like this. There he literally, I think it was just Ethan having a day, which is okay. I'm not trashing Ethan for that. Everyone has a day. I literally have a day. That's why I was live streaming in the first place. But I feel like he was really slipping up on kill them all. By the way, I'm sorry for my rant last session. I was in a really sad mood and Def not stopping. Okay, I just want to make sure you know this is public chat before we go into too much detail, but you're fine. I'm in a sad mood too. Like I said, I'm not trying to say I'm in the same situation as you, though. I'm not a person who likes saying that when someone's sad, because I know it's like a lie. Everyone has their own version of their sadness, you know, but I get what you mean. I'm just... I don't want to go into too much detail on that. It's just, I am glad that it's just blown over. Yes, I no doubt anyone would join and see. Or no, I doubt anyone would join and see. That hurts, but it's fine. My main point is, I'm glad that the group is... By the way, I'm refreshing my screen. I had to get a thing off my screen for a second. The thing is, I'm just really glad to see that the group is still going. You guys are getting big... What's it called? You get to drive your own story for a bit. You don't have to worry about the outside elements too much. Am I saying it's going to be easy? No. I like to have at least 2 encounter fights per session, you know, unless it's like a big day where you have like 1 million, you know. But, and that, I don't want that to happen right now. Okay, so this is going to be a really shitty placement for this, but this is what I'm going to do for now. This is Mega Furnace, by the way. I need to put one more chest. But that is Mega Furnace. I did not mean it like that. Yes, I understand you didn't mean it like people aren't going to join. I think you mean the party more or less or something. But it's fine. Either way, I know I do this for fun. I don't really mind if I don't have viewers or not, but it's bonus if I do. But I'm not making it like gonna be super easy. Like yours are still gonna have a couple issues. Like maybe a guy tried stealing your gold, or I don't want to just start giving ideas because I'm gonna end up using a couple of these. So I just don't want to give you the answers to what I'm gonna be doing. But I have plans. So here's how Mega Furnace works. It's really simple. Like it's a simple design. Put coal here. Put everything I want to cook in here, and then it just slowly feeds it down here. Goes in here. All the ores go in here. You can put meat, ores, anything, and just let it go through. I usually like putting 2, but that's more on mod packs where I have multiple ores I need to smelt at the same time. Like multiple, like 16 different stacks of different ores. Gets really annoying at times, but it's fine. Yet again, it is fine. Carrots are the best crop in the game. These things suck. These things are okay for breeding cows and sheep and stuff. But I really just need to... I just really like... Again, I'll go back on the notes aspect. I'm really, really happy that I'm taking, like, notes on every... I'm not taking notes of player actions. I take notes of how to run the encounter and setup, you know? Ethan usually takes notes. Honestly, he's the main note taker, I think. I mean, everyone takes notes in the group usually. Actually, I think they do. But I just know Ethan for a fact did. I know Jack did last session. But, like... potatoes best when cooked. Yeah, but why waste coal? Why have to waste coal? Why not just eat directly out of ground? Boom. You cannot cook potato to cook potato. Anyways, by the way, what I meant is you cannot use potatoes as fuel source, but see, with Mega Furnace, cooking potatoes wouldn't be a big problem. I just really prefer carrots just ready on the spot after grown. But where was I going with this? Literally, and I don't think a single person will ever use it like that. But I have Hindering Spirits written to where someone else could run it literally from start to where, I mean, eventually when it does end, from start to end. Efficiently. With every little bit of detail as I can. And that's honest. Someone could do that with every little, like, all the notes I've made. It's not that big of a file, because it's just, like, text documents, and occasionally images, if it's, like, a creature that... It's just stuff like that. And I have borrowed a few things, like the Kangaskhan stats. I didn't make that. I know I mentioned that a lot I don't know why I mentioned that a lot today. It's just... I think the fact that it got referenced recently is the big thing. But... like, that I did not create myself, and I'll admit that. It's might not even be sitting in the Hindering Spirits files. I gotta go look. But it's stuff like that. Like, I didn't create that myself, so... and I don't take credit that every time I use something, I try and make sure I write thank you to the original creator. If I don't know the creator's name, I will still say thank you. I'm sorry I could not find your name, yada, yada, yada. There's always a note. And I write it from the perspective of a dungeon master. I don't write it from the perspective of someone who's just reading it to enjoy the stats. I write it from, try and run this character like this, try and run this counter like that. It's not really a note to myself either, because I know how to run my characters I make. I know how to run them. The second I make them, I know how to run them. It's just... I write them as I'm noting, like I'm noting to other people. And that's what I enjoy. Oh, we got a... okay. So, controversial opinion. For others, it's fine. For me, I don't take notes because you keep me interested and there's no need because my character already has a shit memory. That's fine. See? Like, I'm not saying not taking notes is bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's like a moral... it's like... or not a moral thing. It's a gray area because sometimes a note could be in handy. Like, you could find out, oh, hey, I took a note on this guy's middle name. The villain's name is equal to that. Oh, no, it's him. Or something. I'm not saying that's ever happened. Don't go checking notes. That has not happened yet. Might happen in the future now, though. Just kidding. But I have everything written in Hindering Spirits, again, for others to view. Not just as a player. You can view it as a player and get everything, too. But I took careful time to do it like that. I'm not saying I expect anyone to ever actually run it, by the way. I'm just saying, like, it's also, you can see the perspective of, like, how I was thinking when I was running it, you know? Like, you'll have the notes of, this is how this character's supposed to act. Maybe he strayed away from it a little bit, but I tried staying on it as hard as I can. you'll see notes that I completely turned around on. Like, there's literally a specific section where I'm writing to anyone who does view it one day where I say, it's the thing where I pushed forward a year, you know, I was like, hey, my campaign, I thought we probably wouldn't make it in-game year, but if you all do, make it the original, you know? I'm not, like I said, I don't think anyone's actually ever going to run it, but just little nice tidbits like that. So, I only take notes if you either, if you're forgetful or your character would. No, someone would, which Rat Talk would. I'll run it, just watch. You'll run Hindering Spirits from the start. Hey, you could take it to D4 Club. You know, you could. That's our school D&D group, by the way. But you could take it there and run it completely from the start. You have to be lenient, though. Fun fact, I literally made Project Pathway to include... So, like, if there's ever a homebrew race or a homebrew class, anything homebrew, that isn't, like, an obvious weapon that you can just make, like, in-world. Anything homebrew, like... Alex and the tile on one shot. I told her, there's no whatever you are. I don't remember what it was. I'm not trying to be mean by saying whatever you are. I literally do not remember what it was. And I don't feel like going back and looking right now because I'm live streaming. I literally told her that doesn't exist in Enduring Spirits. Which is okay, though, because we have a loophole for that. If it doesn't, I make it because I make it appear out of nowhere. But if you want to run stuff like that, you just got to throw it in there using that. And Alex understood, and that's what happened. You know, it was really kind of funny, though. Okay, why is this place not lit up? But it was really funny, though, watching the party just go, yeah, we get it, your character's stuck here, we don't care. And I was like, damn. I mean, I get it, but damn. Oh, we got another message. That's perfect, because I don't want them touching my story. Wait. Oh, you mean, like, newbies, like, for the club not messing with yours? See, like, yeah, I could literally just give... like get a flash drive, give it to the teacher, and just be like, here, give this to whoever DMs. This could be a great module to run. I ran it for my players. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, but that's just small, neat little things, you know. Ideas. That's all it is. Ideas. We're just having fun ideas here. That's all I do. Nothing too serious. Nothing too bad. I'm gonna miss this series already. The one I'm doing right now. Whenever it's over, I'm gonna miss it. Because this is calm. It's 12 o'clock. It's calm. No problems at all. Except that. That's a big fucking problem. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I could fall off this cliffside right now. I almost did 3 times trying to climb up that staircase. It's dangerous, but it's fine. I got a message. Is that... New Year's sale ends soon. It's Legends. Yeah, mine is much more plot-based, so yours were... you plan to DM in a D4. Well, I mean... Well, I'm not releasing it until we're done, so if we don't finish before that, you know, you could... I'm not saying you're going to be a senior by the time we finish it, but, you know, you never know. We don't know when they... I mean, I have a preferred outcome for Entering Spirits, but you just never know. But, yeah, like I said, it has notes from everything. I even have a couple notes just like as jokes thrown in, but I literally wrote everything in Hindering Spirits from the perspective of another DM to see. But, like I said, you can still... I know I've repeated this. I just enjoy saying it. It feels good to know that I can do that, you know? Because everyone's creative in their own way. I feel like I really shine through as a DM. I'm not a forever DM either. In fact, I think this would be the perfect segue into talking about some characters I've made. Because I'm not just a DM, but none of you guys on livestream has ever seen, except one time in one of Alex's live streams, me playing a character that I know of. So let's talk about that. Because I don't plan on ending the stream right now, even though the stream's been going on for a few hours. And if not, I'll make a new one. That makes sense. If you need help with that, Tucker, hit me up. You know, I'm like God tier DM. Or I like to... that's me tooting my own horn. I shouldn't say that. But I like to think I'm good at DMing. You know, I mean... Players usually enjoy what I DM, so that's good. Apparently Sandstone Scuffle has been one of my top moments of DMing ever. Fun fact before I go into characters, Sandstone Scuffle completely came to me in a dream. I had a dream that there was a city full of doppelgangers, or like a western town full of doppelgangers. Except there's one difference: we hid in a grocery store or a Goodwill, I think, instead of a saloon. I was a perspective of like a townsperson. A lot of times in dreams, I'm not myself. It's weird. And there was a lot of doppelgangers and giant sandworms coming out. And I thought, hey, I have the perfect stats for this, core spawn. So I just threw that in. Let's stream mine and let the world see Eric. Oh, so, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. So, oh yeah, Eric. Rip. But, anyways, as I was saying, Sansa Scuffle came to me in a dream, and I love that that is what is known as, or some people say, like my group, a couple people in my group literally said that is that is the best DMing for me, like you talking about me, that they've ever seen. And I was really glad to hear that, considering it all. I just stole it from one of my dreams. Is that plagiarism, stealing it from one of your dreams? Yeah, that's what I thought, Tucker. But is it plagiarism to steal from your own dream? I don't think it is. But anyways, character time. Let's go into characters. So let's go back to D4. Like I was mentioning earlier, that's our school club. That's where I first started playing D&D with the help of my cousin Casey. He was a great DM. He wanted to combine Mythology Club and D4 Club, which D4, by the way, Dungeons, Dragons, Dice, and Decks. D4. Not like a D4 dice. It literally means all those, because that's what you do there. You play all those games. I'm going down here. And only thing that's going to stop me is that fucking pickaxe. I'm just rambling too much now at this point. But hey, I'm having fun. Anyways, so... No, it's your dream. What's my dream? Oh, no, it's not plagiarism because it's my dream. Okay. By the way, the only reason I brought that up, we had like a hardcore speech in my fucking senior ELA class. Okay, I'm going to go on a small rant. ELA should be a 2-year class. If not, it should be an every other day class, not an everyday class. That's just a personal opinion of mine. It always will be. It's a 4-year class where we're at, by the way. And we only go to high school for 4 years, so that gives you a hint. Anyways, my cousin Casey. So he wanted to combine those, so we played a campaign where my character's name was Jack Bacharach. So first character ever, freshman in high school. Let's go. So he was a trickster domain cleric. I based him a little bit off of... Yeah, he's actually based on someone. Fun fact, Tucker. If you go see the Yogscast D&D, I think it's the Lightfall campaign, there is a character named Cam Buckland. And so, yeah, if you've seen that, you already know pretty much the basic of it. If not, just... I changed a little bit of it, obviously. I made my own character. He was before the adventure, he was an entertainer on a sea ship, but also healed the sick and, people who needed it whenever he wasn't doing stuff. But he was just kind of getting bored, so he kind of just left that for a bit. Joined up at the party. Nothing too much happened. I remember we got hired by the gods to help around, and I think there was like 2 members of the group. Their names were Van Pound and Sam Pound. I think it was Van. I don't think it was Vam. It was Van. That was the character names. And they seduced Thor. Or no, they got the belt off. That's as far as they got. But that was probably one of the funniest things. I also married a princess, I think, as Jack Bacharach, so that was fun. Until I realized she was a he. But that's a story for another day. What isn't a story for another day is it ended up basically... We never finished it, obviously. The main thing I remember is we were given, like, kind of like to Hercules' 12 tasks, or 12 labors, even though that was not what they were referred to as. They were not even compared to that in session. I'm gonna make that pickaxe now. But that's what it was kind of like in my own mind. The one I specifically remember, it's because I started my crazy plans this way. It was killing the Kraken. And my theory was certain boats can outrun the Kraken. We had to kill a Kraken, I don't remember why, but we did have to kill a Kraken eventually. And I was thinking, how can we do it as fast as possible at level 3? So I engineered this plan to get a boat that could outrun it, or keep in front of it by like 20 feet at all times as it's chasing us. Get a whole bunch of dead horse carcasses, 2 of them preferably. A giant-ass syringe, and this was an actual plan I had at the time, I was stupid. 2 dead horse carcasses, preferably dead, considering, what I'm about to say, and barrels of cyanide. inject the horses with cyanide, throw them overboard, the Kraken eats them on the way following, and we kill it. Two problems with that plan. One, why would the Kraken eat the horses? I mean, it could. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, but does it have a reason to eat the horses? Is it hungry? I mean, obviously it's chasing us. It's probably hungry. I don't know if it would have ate the horses. I never thought about that. So that's the start of the crazy ideas I start coming up with. I got more. Don't worry, we'll get to that later. But that campaign never ended. I felt terrible. One notable encounter, though, while we were in the Realm of the Gods area, which I basically stole that idea and used it in a lot of campaigns. Or a couple campaigns since. Just the idea of the Realm of the Gods, where all the gods are. Thank you, Casey. But I met I think it was a D&D, like, canon D&D trickster god. I don't know if Oladamra is the one. I don't know if that's actually how you say the name. Point is, every DM runs him differently. So I remember meeting him, and I remember basically not hitting it off well with him, but I was the main one who talked to him. Well, after that session, we really never played again. After we were assigned the tasks, we didn't. Like, we never had the time. Or it's not that we didn't have the time, we just didn't do it. Like, a lot of the players never showed up, so it's just kind of like a thing that just blanked out of existence. So I didn't want to give up the character. So in the first campaign that I ran, yeah, I knew I was going to take damage there, by the way. I knew I was going to fall. I just took less than I thought, actually. But, I made him a god. I made him a trickster god. I made his backstory that after that whole event, he actually tricked the D&D trickster god into giving him powers. Somehow he off-screened became so powerful that he was basically literally unstoppable, including, like, the other gods could literally do nothing about him. He was just a reality bender, just a fun character that didn't do any harm. That's the only reason I got away with including him, because he didn't really do any harm, so no reason to really get mad that he was there. But he became like an NPC, and still is an NPC. There was even a hint to him one time with those, I mean, what? No, there was no magic rocks that gave advantage on everything, basically, or on skill checks. But anyways, those don't exist. What are you talking about? But, see, that's an example of something being super direct. I mean, what? Anyways, I gotta work on that. Anyways, so he's a fun little NPC that I include sometimes, just to stir up some trouble and leave. Or stay. He lived in their basement. But, so did Elbron. Well, he had his own little closet thing that travels around. Another character, Keith the Holy, was the next character. So I played him once, twice, if you count Alex's campaign. He's also an NPC in Hindering Spirits. I died. Well, I didn't die. I kind of, like, wrote that out, because a friend wanted to test something, didn't know how to handle Gnome Paladin, so kind of killed off the character by falling out of a skyship in Session 0. I don't know if Session 1 should be called Session 0, but yeah. So I kind of just rewrote that out a little bit, made him, like, possibly fall in water or something. He never specified what the land was like under, so I made him a recurring NPC. He just always is after knowledge and stuff. But, yeah. Oh, did I mention Jack Backrack was a specific, like, sea ship entertainer, pirate, specifically. Forgot to mention that. Also used daggers a lot, kind of like the Cam Buckland character he's based off of. But, I don't like lava. Anyways, we were going to Keith. So I didn't get much time to play with him. That's why I made him an NPC. He's just really interested in books, learning about ancient civilizations, ancient wars, great battle strategist. Enough said, he's just a nice, calm guy. For such a short body, he makes up of a great, big-ass mind. But then there's one we don't really talk about. I'm going to mute myself in a minute, starting now. Anyways, as I was saying, sorry, there was just some background noise I wanted to cut out. And I do apologize for that. I hate doing that, muting. But it's fine. It's a shame to leave him out. I don't like leaving him out when I tell the story. I will mention him once and then probably not bring him up very often again. Not because I didn't enjoy the character. The person that DM'd it prefers not to dwell back on it, as it was kind of an embarrassing time, as what I'm about to tell you happened. It was a modern day setting. I was a dark elf, or drow, named Lyle Umberton. He was actually I made an evil vampire NPC with the same name for the original campaign that I keep talking about, where Jack Backer was a god and they met Oberon. But basically, it resulted in I was in high school, I think, and I basically found a way to go be bounty hunter and then sell organs on the black market for millions of dollars. In session 0, I was a millionaire because the DM allowed it. I will no longer mention them. We only played one session. I think 2 actually. And that's really all I'm going to mention out of respect for that DM. But it's a shame if I don't cover that did happen. Because that was a genius thing that actually worked. It actually wasn't even the black market. There was just a casual like bodybuilding store. I won't go into more detail. Again, like I'm not going to, out of respect, I did want to mention it. The fact that it did exist at one time. I'm going to mute again. Alright, I should be done. If you hear my mom calling for someone in the background, that's all it is. I'm sorry. I don't want to just mute every time. If she repeatedly does it with no answer because they're sleeping, and I wish she would realize that. But, it's fine. Don't want to go into much detail about that. But, well, it's not like there's anything to hide. It's just someone sleeping, she's calling for them, and she doesn't realize they're asleep. I don't know why I'm acting all cryptic about it. I just don't want to include that audio in my stream. But, anyways, the next character in the... Actually, let me pause. I have a note document that tells me in order what I did. So Lyle Umberton, Jack Bacharach. Who was next? Keith the Holy, Lyle Umberton. I'm gonna jump 1 because I'm gonna save 2 of the best for last. I'm gonna go to my good buddy Tyrannor. Tyrannor Greatspun. So he is a monk, Earth Genasi. Oh, I forgot to mention Jack Bacharach was a human until he became a god, but I guess he's still a human. Anyways, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna handle this now. I didn't mean to drop my keyboard that hard. Alright, I hope that you guys can hear me now. I really hate getting up for stupid shit like that, because now I just fucking banged my fucking shoulder on a wall. Now I fucking hurt. Pain is not fun, but it's fine. We will continue on. Where was I? Tyrannor Greatspun, a monk who is an Earth Genasi. He grew up in a meh place, then was like, hey, instead of robbing people, I'm gonna learn to street fight. So that's how he became a monk. He's not like a shave head, go believe in reincarnation monk. However, that would be cool. He's more of just, I learned the ways of it just to defend. And possibly help people. He's a folk hero. That's the background of him. However, that hasn't really been explored much at all. It's fine, though. Oh, he's also basically Wolverine. Forgot to mention that. He's got claws. And Regeneration. It's very slow, though. It's not as hardcore as Wolverine, just for balance. It's neat, though. It is neat, though. Also, he eats a lot. Yeah, hi, Tucker. What do you mean, bruh? I'm still here. What, you knew all that, everything I just said. Did I say too much? I don't think I did. There's not more to be mentioned about it. But, that's him. Nothing much to him. So far, pretty interesting. No? Okay. I just don't know why. Is it just how late it is? Is that what it was? I'm just confused on what that was referring to. Well, I'm glad you're still here, though. But that was Tyrannor. Next would be... There's one I'm about to do, which we never knew he robbed people. He didn't rob people. That's what I specifically said he didn't do. I said he, instead of robbing people, he street fought to stop people from robbing people. He basically do, instead of robbing people, like I said, his backstory is folk hero. Why would he be robbing people? His backstory is more, I'm here to help so you don't get robbed. I know that kind of sounds weird. It's basically, so picture part 1, Arena gets her doll taken. At the very beginning, Jonathan runs over and beats the shit out of the 2 kids, or tries. Tyrannor. In no way did he do the robbing. Sorry if that was a little bit confusing. He has not stolen anything. In fact, don't try doing that. There's a small hint. He doesn't take too kindly to stealing. Anyways, oh, he also has a no-kill policy for the most part. I mean, obviously, if they're too bad, he can't really do anything about that, or if it's like a... But for the most part, he tries to keep a no-kill policy. And he also eats like a damn Saiyan. He's not a Saiyan, he's an Earth Genasi, but he eats like one. But, as I was saying, the next character I'm going to get to... I'm going to save the best for last, and Tucker's not going to agree with me when I say this. I'm going to start with, and then I'm going to finish up with another. Let's do Eric first. Eric Bronston, a 64-year-old human barbarian. Because I'm saving one of my best for last. I actually have another one I'm going to be playing in the future with Tucker and all of them, so I'm not going to mention it on stream. It's just a very interesting one. I'll talk about it after I've finished it with it. But it's a villain campaign, so it'll be neat. So Eric Bronston... I disagree. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get to... Silence. I've done a lot more planning for the other one. Anyways, recently, we need to talk more about... Well, here's the thing. Eric kind of isn't currently active anymore. In the campaign, it's kind of like a gray area. No one really knows what's up right now. Could be dead, could not be. I'm not disclosing anything. However, I'm just saying I'm not there for sessions, so that might be kind of... I'm just going to leave it at that. But anyways, Eric, I'll say is. However, it could definitely be a was. I'm just not allowed to disclose and will not. Eric was the best. You say that, but it's more of a was, not is. See what I'm saying, Tucker? I'm saying currently is because currently active. Anyways, Eric is, I'm going to say is, even though it's kind of vague. He is a barbarian who kind of just... Here's the thing. His backstory's completed. They don't know... They didn't know his backstory. Wasn't around long enough to mention it. But anyways... Actually, I was just starting to reveal plot details when something happened. Actually, I can say what happened. I just can't say the result. Because they kind of left. I'll get to that in a minute. But... So Eric kind of, he would just go from town to town. He kind of really just did not like people, and was kind of really got fed up quick, and didn't want to be sent on, useless quests. He wasn't really looking for adventure either. He just happened to get thrown in and was like, here, I will help, I guess. His backstory's done, though. He kind of just doesn't have anywhere to go. However, he did one thing. He has one thing about him that they notice, is that he carries a broken sword hilt, and gets... furious, murder furious, if anyone touches it. An example would be, there was a girl who we were fighting in a fighting pit, who actually knocked, and her husband, she was enchanting, knocked Eric down to unconscious. So, I rolled high on death saves. But, no, I got stabilized. That's what happened. But, Eric was as a free action out of respect for like how the character works. I was like, "Hey Tucker," because it was Tucker's campaign. Tucker ran Eric's campaign. Anyways, and that's why he says Eric is the best. However, I got another one saved that is so. I gotta say, man, I really enjoy it, but I'll get to it later. And Eric still can be the best. I'm not saying he's the worst, but it's just he's like I said, I'm saving him for like the last few. But and I think the one I'm making for the new one, the villain campaign, is gonna be one of the best I've ever made. Wait, why are there fish? It's the ocean. But anyways, where was I going? No, this is an underwater cave. No, 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 no. Okay, had a good run. Had a good run. Fuck all of you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, I did all of that. I did everything I mentioned with the... I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I didn't want to regen twice one episode. I thought there was the ocean. I was lied to. Let me regenerate already. Come on. Get me out of here. Free action. I grabbed the sword hilt. No one knows why yet. They're still trying to figure that out. Can I stop this, please? What the hell? This is taking a long-ass time. Am I stuck here permanently? We're gonna keep going with Eric's story in a minute. Might have found a bug, and if that's the case, I'm kind of pissed. Not, I mean, because I want to keep going, but Eric grabbed the sword as a free action. Tried to, though. The girl that was chanting her husband that managed to actually be the only NPC so far to actually fight Eric and almost win. Okay, can I be done now? Come on, this is just loud as shit. I want to get it off. There. New train fast mine. Ooh, okay, I do like the trait, though. I shouldn't have been that hard on what I was saying right there. I didn't mean any of that, but I just want to get it done. Oh my god, this is so much better. Anyways, I'll check out the skin in a minute. I already saw a little bit of it, but where's I going with this? The random bitch kicks it away. And then she stabilized me. She did. Thinking that would be enough. No. She touched the one thing of Eric's backstory. Kind of triggered him a little bit. So I get put off to the side with Justin. It was me and Justin. And I think me and Jack get in the ring. We fight them again because I was healed back to full, I think. Health potions on the side. And I got back in the ring. I think I turned on my camera too for this because I had to make sure I had to show that if I did get it, I had to make sure they knew I actually got it because I was trying to do something really difficult and that was throw a great axe enough to kill someone. Jack goes through, knocks, because I specifically mentioned the big guy's a problem, but his turns out fiance, not wife, was being a huge problem for Eric, or for everyone because she was enchanting him. So I said, Jack, or I don't know if he did it or if I told or asked him to, targeted her, got her down to where Eric was, rolling critical, like death saves. Here's the thing though, Eric got pissed. Here, I'm gonna look at the skin now. Okay, that don't look too bad. Anyways, still don't know what it is. If y'all know, let me know. Sucks we're losing so many so quick. We'll get better as it goes on, I promise. But Eric, being super pissed, picks up the great axe while she's on death saves. Could have went for the big guy. Could have probably knocked him out too. Kind of went blind for a moment. And to throw a great axe at this random NPC who kicked Eric's one thing that he makes sure no one touches away from him as he's slowly dying. This is the way out. I wanted to basically skull splitter with the axe. I specifically mentioned that exact way of doing it. I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. It is one of the most, because I had disadvantage. That was one of the most interesting rolls I've ever done because it worked. She was not alive anymore, and it was a no-kill arena, but that's where I started getting a reputation with a lot of NPCs. A negative one, however, it's kind of slowly recovering, as Eric was also a military sergeant in the past, and so far he was he was finding military people for the other side, which kind of needed his papers, which is where I'm leading to. He needed the papers for the military thing. Then I met another player character, and then stuff went down. Anyways, Eric met people of the other side with the group. Then they ran away because they showed up looking to kill Eric. I'm gonna get down there now, or in my house. But turns out it was the guy of the wife I killed after like multiple sessions of not existing, which I knew he was coming. But the damn shame what happened that day. Not allowed to really mention it. But anyways, he came back. There was a tussle, and then Jack and Justin left. So, and they left Eric to die. The last thing, I don't know how the campaign's been going recently, but I've heard they moved on. Sad day. So Eric's kind of like a gray area right now. Could be dead. I'm not allowed to, I've hinted at pretty well what actually happened. It's not fun. But as I was saying, my regeneration process is done now. Okay. As I was saying, the next character who I believe currently to be the funnest for me to play is one I'd like to call Kuru. Kuru. And that is because it is in a complete homebrew campaign. And actually, I played him after Jack Bacharach. However, it was another situation of show up for 2 times, then never play again. And I mention him now because I was allowed to bring him back. This character I've spent a lot of time on because I actually had to homebrew his entire system for 3.5. D&D 3.5. I did. It wasn't that hard because he was already a homebrew class, so he was really easy to transfer over. He kind of had his own, he kind of like how monks have ki, he has energy. I didn't mention what he was yet, did I? He's fucking Frieza. So, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super. Whatever Dragon Ball you want to think of. He's Frieza. He's that race. And there's a reason I also like the character, because I not only had to bring it into 3.5, I got it off the D&D wiki, it's still there, but it's different now. It's changed a lot. Whenever I found it, it was not complete. It didn't have any of Cooler's transformations. It didn't have a couple of the abilities. It was missing a few things, and I pieced them together, and that was my first hardcore homebrew that I did. And I'm using him now. He's not taking the Cooler variants I made, because there is, if you go on D&D Wiki, there is like a Cooler variant you can do now, but I asked Justin, because Justin's the one running this, and he said I can do the one I originally did, and I'm so glad he did. So far, there's been a really funny running joke. I believe it's really funny. I don't know about you, Tucker, but by the way, the stream will probably end after I talk about Kuru, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I want to go, because it's already 12:30, and I do have school tomorrow, so we have school tomorrow, I'll mention. But Kuru has been one of the most fun characters to play. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, hold on. No. There. God damn it. Anyways, Kuru's been one of the funnest characters to play because his character, for me, he's been one of the funnest to play. Like, Eric was a really fun character to play. Mainly because of he did kind of gain the reputation of, oh, holy shit, he's unfucking killable. But, that's up in the air right now. But basically, Kuru has become a character that literally showed up not knowing anything about the planet. He's kind of hinted he's from outer space. Obviously, it's a homebrew campaign, but no other his race exists that they know of. So they kind of just are chilling like, what the fuck is he? And I'm kind of like the sore thumb of the group too. Like everyone else kind of picked like human looking races, and then I'm just sitting there like a weirdly fucked up tiefling. Uh, so far we've encountered a few things. I think initially when we were introduced, we saw a guy take like a really powerful guy take down a dragon. Uh, they found Kuru. Then I think it was the last one we introduced, just wearing a hood, looking down at it, just being like, "I want one." I'm not gonna do the accent right now because I can't be loud, but also it's pretty like it's monotone like I'm doing now, but it's higher pitch, so it wouldn't actually change that much. But where was I going with this? So yeah, he was literally just like, "I want one," and it was really really funny. And at the time, and then he like obviously like it's up in the air. Is he good? Is he bad? I haven't really gave much detail to that yet. Like there was a king who tried killing himself. Bro, I have to. I have no head. Who has no head? Who has no head? Bro, I have no head. Oh, your character has no head. Okay, yeah, in Just Campaign. I'll get to that. No, I won't. But so no head. Anyways, as I was saying, Kuru basically is like I'm gonna go this way because I keep seeing some nice ice things. Uh, I kind of made it clear he just wants power. However, he's not really sure on this strange planet what power is, like what's powerful and what's not. So far, he's seen that really big guy who killed the dragon, a dragon, and the most recent session we've had like 3 sessions, and I really want to continue. Justin, if you're watching this, please get to writing. I'm sorry, it's just so fun, man. But anyways, uh, where am I at? We encountered some weird thing in the forest, some weird creatures, and Kuru had no, obviously, no history on the world, so I couldn't even make a history check if I wanted to. But what it is turned out to be they were dryads, by the way. We encountered dryads, and since then there's been a common joke because Kuru immediately, bro, I have no head. 2. What does 2 mean? Excuse me. Anyways, Kuru, there were 2 dryads. Anyways, so there was multiple dryads, but Kuru asked if they were powerful, and one of the party members, it was either Ethan or Tucker, because those were the only 2 that were there that day. Literally were like, yeah, they're pretty strong, and like they didn't like specify they were godly, but Kuru immediately thought that meant power. So there's a common joke that's just Kuru will achieve Dryad because he says I literally said one day I shall achieve Dryad, and that was like the funniest shit that night. But because at the moment it's not that he doesn't like it's not that he doesn't want to like he wants power, so eventually he wants to you'd think he want to like reach godhood or something. It's not that he wants to reach godhood. He wants to reach above godhood, and because of a misunderstanding right now, he thinks Dryad is above that. He will learn one day it is not, but there's basically like I think Ethan specifically was like, you can do whatever you want, Guru. Like one day, like that kind of speech, like when you grow up, like but where was I going? There's more. Next, we encountered a whole bunch of goblins. One escaped. I rolled a nat 20 to find him or something really high. Found him in a barrel, and I looked at that barrel, and I said, so telekinesis, my telekinesis that I have, lets me hold an object if it meets like the how much it weighs requirement any way I want in my hand. And because I'm not grabbing the goblin, I'm grabbing the barrel. I don't have to make a check with it. So what I'm hearing is I can put one hand theoretically on top of the barrel and the other one on the bottom and just start shaking. I did not stop shaking until there was slushy. That goblin, I didn't even have to roll. That goblin was slushy. I also apparently paralyzed the townspeople. But so there's like, did I mention I stopped a king from doing suicide? Like tried to using that telekinesis. Like, I'm trying to make it like you don't know if he's good or bad. It's really weird. And I basically told the party, hey, it's however you want him to be. So like, if you guys sway him one way, he will stick to that way. Example, he was tricked into thinking so far Dryad is higher than God. It is not. I have many plans still for Kuru, and I've been talking with Justin occasionally. We just need to actually play through it and see what happens. But, anyways, so that's Kuru. He's really fun to play because it's just like he doesn't get basic things because he's not from around there, you know? It's just really fun to play him because like I get so much freedom to like um there was like something where they were like, "Oh yeah, go handle this really common enemy." I think it was kobolds. Oh, what are those? They're like lizard people who are like they're just like not lizard people, but tiny little people. And like I played him like he really didn't know what that was, like because he wouldn't. I know what a kobold is, obviously. Fun fact: I don't think I've ever actually used a kobold as an enemy in any campaign I've ever ran, so I'm gonna have to write that down as a note. But uh, where was I going? There's a lot of plans for Kuru that's like made, and we don't get enough times to play. Like we played, like I said, like 3 sessions, and we need to play more because like I have like a lot planned. He's still like I think one more level and he can transform into his second form, so that's fun. And I've made it very clear when he transforms, his personality is going to change a little bit and voice. So I'm really going to enjoy a deep voice instead of a higher pitched snobbery kind of voice. It'll be more of a deeper snobbery voice. Snape, not Snape, but I have a good one. I was gonna do Gilbert Gottfried as a third form voice as a joke, but I was like, yeah, no, that would be way too goddamn annoying, and also too hard to pull off. You're gonna go now. Good night, Tucker. But Kuru's gonna have a lot more planned. And then the new one. The new one has one of the best stories ever written for a character, in my opinion. But I just gotta play it, and then one day when that's over, I'll talk about it. It's that kind of thing where I know the second it's done, it's done. So I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'll also come back if there's any updates with other characters. Like I said, Eric is kind of questionable right now, up in the air. Then there's like, I still haven't found diamonds. I'm pissed, because like I've generated twice trying to find them. Those quests, the quest for the diamonds is insane. I might not move house, but I might theoretically go to somewhere else. But just to mine, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because like I've had a long talk. If I have like this is a nice thing to talk about during this though is D&D. I know that probably bores people that don't play D&D though. I've talked about D&D for about 2 hours now in this. I really hope I'm trying to apply for or be broader for more than for a wider audience, but DM wisdom is fun sometimes. That was nice, some nice DM wisdom. You know, I hope it was. I hope everyone learned. I'm really going to be excited to share that folder with everyone once it's done. But in the meantime, just tune in on Saturdays. You'll find more out about it. I guess this series what I'm doing now will be kind of like the backlog for like or everything I talk about after. Not I won't be doing it directly after, but this will be where I talk about the extra stuff, of like why did I make this like this? Why did I do that? I can turn this into that. Hell, I can literally just start a Minecraft survival world that doesn't even have this mod turned on eventually. Not saying this is a bad one, but I'm thinking about maybe doing multiple series like this. Like if this one ever fails, well, it happened. I can keep going though. This is a really calm playthrough for a really serious like matter, Taking it slow really is fun. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please comment. If you would like to see anything more, if you'd like me to talk about anything, if you want like a talking point for next time, or if I should shut up about D&D so much. I enjoy talking about that, but if that's not what you guys want to see, I can refrain from doing as much. Like today, I'll be honest with you, if you tuned into this far, I really was just feeling down today. I needed something to brighten my spirits. This did it. This really did. I got to talk about what I really enjoy. I really did. I really just enjoyed everything I talked about today. We did regenerate twice. That is a miserable failure, but I enjoyed what I was doing along the way. So we have a new skin. I don't know who this is. I don't know who the other one is. But if you all know, please comment down below. For the rest of you, though, if you would please leave a like, if you would subscribe, and if you would somehow track down my Twitch to follow when I do go live here, because this is not going to go on YouTube the second I'm done doing all of this. It's going to be set back probably 3 days or so. That way I can do another live stream like day after tomorrow, and it comes out on the day I'm doing that. I don't know if I'll like pair it up. I'll like upload the previous one the second I go live, or I'll nah, no one's gonna tune in and then tune into the next one. It's fine though. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys for watching again. Please hit subscribe if you can. Please also try and follow the Twitch if you can find it. I don't actually. It should be in the comments. I think it auto puts whenever I export from Twitch. Go get a follow. There's nothing to lose. You know, if you don't like the content, you can always hit unfollow and go on your merry way. Like, I'm just doing this for fun and would love to have more people view if they can, if they want to. If not, though, I'll still continue, you know? No point not to. Just doing it for fun. Alright, and again, if you did watch this, thank you. And I'm sorry if it was long, too short, you know? I just really need to get something to do today after school. Just something fun, something I enjoyed. And I thank you for being a part of that with me. So, there might be a few more of these soon, but I don't know. Alright, thank you all, and I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever I'm recording or uploading. And I hope you all have a wonderful whatever time of day it is or night when you're watching this. Hell, have a wonderful week. There we go. Have a wonderful year. We need a better one. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.